Like right now?
We are live.
Now. Right now.
What about
Hello,
then?
everybody. Welcome back to Then Will Be Soon. Welcome back to One Crit Wonders, or One Crit Blunders. As you can see, we are already off to a chaotic start. Things have been absolutely amazing. So, this is our show where the players make poor decisions, and I'm an enabler. So, to start this mania off, I just want to say thank you all for watching and listening and checking us out. Head over to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or our Wix site, and you can check us out by typing in One Crit Blunders. We've got all kinds of fun stuff. I've got it all planned out, which means it probably won't happen. And unfortunately, again, Rachel and Jeremy are not in attendance, but I have been threatened that they will be back soon. I mean, promised they'll be back soon. Maybe?
Or else.
Or else. And you may notice that, unfortunately, Jason isn't with us either. We're not sure quite where Tyr has ran off to. I'm sure he'll join us when he can. But that is not to take away from those who are here. The amazing players that were here last time and caused all sorts of havoc in the Temple of the Gods. And we're going to go around the table and we are going to introduce everybody and do like we normally do. So let's start this off. And Amanda, you're always first.
Always first. It's the curse of the A name. Yes, I am Amanda. I am playing Mary Cooper. She's an artificer and lover of barrels and kind of the group nerd, I guess. And I suppose healer now. She's officially has some spells and stuff, and so she's going to heal with alchemical potions. And I'm representing the podcast Multiclass Theater, which is a D&D 5e actual play podcast, as well as dramatic storytelling, kind of a hybrid podcast. So that's me.
Heck yeah. And now next on our list is our guest for this evening, but we're going to save her for last because we got some good stuff to talk about with that one. So next up, let's go to Dave. How are you doing, Dave?
I'm doing great. Thanks for making all this happen. For those of you watching live, you are on the Shattered Tabletop Games Twitch channel. We are a tabletop game company. We just released our Shattered Dawn RPG 2nd edition starter kit, the digital copy. You can check all that out. And then we do Shattered Dungeons, which is a podcast featuring our role-playing game Shattered Dawn. We have lots of silly chaos, and this week we are going to be saying goodbye to a cast member, so that's going to be super sad. But we also got the opportunity to play as legally distinct Care Bears in a Halloween episode that was just crazy. So, and then are we doing character introductions right now too?
Yes, sir.
Well, in that case, I am Zika. And I'm doing this voice wrong. There, now I'm back into it. So, Zika is a nice little boy, man, snake thing. His good buddy, Nubs Mackenzie, is Tyr. And he might have found a little animal friend as a familiar. We'll find out.
Love it.
I might name him Tyr as well, but Tear.
2 tiers.
Not confusing in the slightest.
No, Marklar. And of course, we also have Joe.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? It's Joe Cahill. I represent Steamhouse Entertainment, my film production company out in California. And I am here representing War of the Stars, a Star Wars podcast that I do with Ray every Wednesday. Character I'm going to be playing is Selwyn Earthstrider, a 18-year-old third-level paladin who just, golly gee willikers, is swell and ready to go.
That's awesome. I love it. Oh, so much death to happen. Now, I talked about it before we started doing all the introductions of the normal cast, so I would like to introduce our special guest for this evening. She's a podcaster and a nerdy gamer. Please allow me to introduce B. Hyland. How are you?
Hi, thanks for having me. I'm doing great.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure having you here. So can you let the listeners and the other players know not anything in detail about your character, because I want to keep that a secret until we play, but you can introduce her name and, of course, tell us about your podcast.
I'm going to be playing Hildegard Geode. She is a paladin. And she is also the Supreme Marshal of serving Endarin. Am I saying that right?
Endarin, yep.
Endarin, there you go. But yeah, my podcast is I actually have two of them. The first one is Deep Lore, and that is it's just an analysis of the media that we like from like a critical perspective. The other one that I have is a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure podcast called Is This Podcast a JoJo Reference? Yep.
Right on.
I also am starring in a radio drama called Haunt Me a Nightmare, which should be coming out within the next month.
Cool. Good news. Good news. You'll have to let us know when that comes out so we can help promote that.
Absolutely.
And last but probably the least is myself, Ray Rumsey, aka Leo from the Leo Effects, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. The Leo Effects celebrity interviews. I do War of the Stars on Wednesday with Joe, and we talk about pretty much everything Star Wars related, and even some stuff that's not. We like to cross the stream sometimes. Tuesday evenings I do Tuesday evenings I do Shattered Dungeons with Dave, and trying to think if there's any more I do. I've got stuff all over the place, but those are my main ones I really enjoy doing. So we're going to get into this, so I hope everybody is mentally and emotionally prepared for the calamity that's about to happen tonight. But enjoy our intro, and we'll see you all in just a minute.
In a world void of normal magic, an evil wizard named Endarin laid claim to the kingdom of Saldoros, forcing the people to serve his whim. But a group of bungling idiots, heroes, struggle to oppose him. Have you ever wondered if everything you knew relied on a die roll? And what if that die roll was just awful? This is One Crit Blunders.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that. It's a blessing to listen to that story. One thing that I forgot to announce to everybody is that you can help us out, or the opposite of help. And not just me, the players as well. So if you have a particular player that you want to help me try to kill off, you can roll !D20 in our Twitch chat. And that'll help me with various roles. And you can also spend your channel points to do crazy stuff, like make my monster grow. We saw that work out pretty well last time. Well, not last time, time before. So we are gonna just jump headfirst right into this. When we last left off, the players had made their way through the Temple of the Gods, defeating a bunch of Endarin's forces and picking up a weird hand creature on the way who got exploded, disintegrated.
He was my best friend.
He was a good friend. But making your way through all the puzzles and craziness, you ended up in the final chamber within the Temple of the Gods. And when we last left off, you were haggling with them over knowledge and magical items.
If I remember right, we made an excellent
magical
deal.
items.
Let's make a deal. So we're going to kind of pick up at that point. I had texted you all the magic items that you received. So now you're just kind of free to talk to the gods, however.
Thank you very
Mine's gone.
much for the gifts. I feel much better knowing that we have these powerful items in our possession now.
I'm still stuck on the. Do you want us to do what now? Overthrow a who?
They said kill everybody, take over everything, and then of course we get more special things.
Yes.
And we had a week to do this, I think is what I heard.
That is correct.
Just overthrow an empire in a week.
It's just real quick. We do this very expertly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like I should point out, I make barrels. I don't fight. I don't kill emperors. I'm a little lost here, I'll be honest.
Mortal nemesis. It's simple. Think of all our enemies as me and my boxes.
That I can do. That I can do. Destroy and maim. Yeah, okay. But the thing is, your boxes are very weak and brittle and easy to break, and most enemies aren't.
Just like my emotional, all of my feelings. Selwyn, are you prepared to overthrow this guy?
Well, sure. I mean, that's what Tyr wants me to do. That's what I'm going to go do.
Nubbins did say that. So,
He
very important beings up on the pedestal there. How do we get to the place we need to go?
Well, luckily, Endarin resides in the capital of Fallheath, which is just west, northwest of Restbury. It's probably a day's travel by your mortal feet. But I do not know if the power that we bestowed upon you is quite enough for you to, survive. You may need to gain more power.
I feel pretty powerful right now. I think I'm still level 20. Last I checked.
That would be 3.
If we just stay the way we are, I'm totally down for this overthrowing, storming the castle thing. So just give me these levels, and we're good.
Unfortunately, you will not retain those levels. Meta,
I enjoy talking about things as though it's a game. Can you send us maybe to, let's say, the castle in the place you just said? Not Restbury, but the place where the Endarin resides, and maybe we can go poison him. Maybe we pee in his drink.
Poison I can do.
There
That's a
we
good
go. This is the type of excitement I like to hear.
well, unfortunately, our power has been so diminished that, unfortunately, this was the only way that we could speak with you. But there are many who are in the mortal realm who would be more than happy to assist you in your goals. One of them, I believe you've already met.
Oh?
Indeed. The man with the tattoo. There are others like him.
Crazy man. Guy who can swim through solid objects. Yes, best friend.
That
Yeah.
guy? The village idiot?
Hey.
Well, he may be a bit eccentric. And I'm not entirely saying that he will be the one to help you. But there are others of his group that would be...
and the book's still out there on whether he was the idiot or not. It's between him, of course, the box maker, and the barrel maker.
Well, I know which one of those it's definitely not.
Pretty close race.
So we need to go find Crazy Guy and or Crazy Guy's friends.
Yes.
This... yeah.
So before you all kind of are like free to do as you wish and all that, the magic items that I had texted to you guys, we're going to address that real quick. So Tyr is obviously not here, so
He's here.
Granting Selwyn his magical items is Moradin, Lord Allfather of the Dwarves. And then to Mary is Gond, who is kind of like the armorer blacksmith. More fitting for Tanya, but he also creates items much like an alchemist would, in the realm of tinkering, not so much potion making.
Okay.
And then there doesn't appear to be anybody approaching Sika at all.
Well,
And then
okay then.
Oh, it seems the gods have forsaken box makers. I'm not surprised.
Clearly, I'm already powerful enough, and I don't need items to tell me that. I get it. Okay.
do the two of you have anything that you would like to ask or speak to these two particular gods about?
Yeah, these just plain old prayer beads.
Oh no. These are powerful prayer beads.
I can yell grenade, pull one off, and throw it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take it on any flying places. Vehicles.
Mary is holding the rock that she was given and staring at it like, what am I supposed to do with a rock?
It's
When the
simple,
time-
Mary.
Should I
You
throw it at
eat
somebody?
it.
Yes, you yeet the rock.
Yeet the rock. I feel like
When
I
the
could have gotten
time
a
is
rock
right,
from
you will
anywhere.
know. There we go. Now, Zika, as you are just kind of wandering off, kicking stones that you're, no gods like me. They've forsaken me.
It's okay. I have myself to console myself.
I'm my own best friend.
It's true, though.
A kind of like swirling mist of shadowy wisps
Ugh, not again.
kind of swirls around in front of you.
Okay,
and
what is it
taking
this
form.
time?
Taking a very loose humanoid form is a wizard-looking shadow. What you do notice very, very clearly, though, is much like Tyr, this one is missing its other hand, as well as one of its eyes.
Well, hello there, weird shadowy figure. I am going to name you Nubbins too.
I am Vecna, god of secrets. I sense in you secrets of your own.
I have no idea of what you speak.
Perhaps you don't, but you will soon. I have noticed that no one has approached you to grant you any bountiful items.
Actually,
I would like to give you...
I found this blade of grass here.
I would like to give you something more powerful than a blade of grass. Something unlike the world has seen in a very long time.
Go on.
He just kind of holds out his one hand to you, and the shadow wisps kind of swirl around and form a spell book.
Ooh. I am curious, but I also have to be quite honest with you. I'm pretty confident that I cannot read.
This book will help you. It is a gift from the God of Secrets. I assure you, reading will not be required.
Well, I'm in then, okay.
It's like drawn in crayons.
I put the coloring book in my robe.
It's like one of those Denny's menus, like for the kids.
Ah, yes, I'm going to cast Grand Slam. I sense that you have something else you would like to impart upon me, Shadow Man Nubbins 2.
He gives you the other magic items that I do not have conveniently in front of me at this moment.
Ah, a bountiful, I'm going to keep this quiet, actually. Okay, thanks, bye. Pleasure to meet you. I'll have my people call your people.
Fair enough. What is a call? So the two of you, Mary and Selwyn, yeah. I was like, wait a minute, Melwood? No, that's the other guy.
I wish we had Melwood going on this quest.
So the two of you have kind of been speaking with these two gods as well at the same time that went down. So is there, any kind of interaction you would like to do, or would you like to just kind of move on?
Okay,
Let's
explain
get
to
to
me this ring. This ring stores spells or what?
Indeed. When you cast a spell, it will be contained within the ring so that you may use it again later.
So I have to cast spells. Like I was doing in this dungeon with your super magic powers, but I don't have magic when we leave here then, right? Or do I? Are you giving me magic? Can I have magic?
Magic is going to be awoken within the world. I have no doubts about this.
Oh, fantastic. All right, we'll see how this goes. And she puts the ring on and admires it.
Currently stored within the ring is the fireball spell.
Oh, fantastic. We'll have fun with her discovering that at some point.
Yes. I should have made it lightning bolt and had it be like one of those little joy buzzers for shaking hands. Selwyn, do you have anything you want to say to Moradin, or are you done here?
Tilt to your high.
I will! That is correct. All right, so the guy that's been doing most of the speaking, Luru, kind of comes down to you all and... Are you ready to head back?
I suppose I'll be sad to give up this power that's been kind of intoxicating, to be honest.
I'm going to miss my closet.
You will be able to regain the powers, I have no doubt. I have great faith in you.
And this barrel filled with infinite gold, what about that? Can I regain that too?
That's coming with us.
I believe that you will.
Fantastic. She hugs the barrel tightly.
This is my favorite barrel.
It's coming with me. Bring it with me.
Okay. Before you head back, I must tell you, there is someone you must search for.
Oh?
Oh?
Oh, who is it?
1 second, I gotta pull out my notes, I'm sorry.
I know who you must search for. It is rumored in the depths of my soul that there is a friend out there just for me. One that I will be able to finally rely on more than the rest of you, for sure. Someone
Is it crazy garbage guy? It's crazy garbage guy, isn't it?
no, he was a close second. He actually didn't file his application on time. A familiar, someone I am familiar with, or something or other.
I see.
It's
I
like
see what you're saying.
it's like a mandatory best friend.
That makes sense. You have to create your best friends. I understand, yeah.
This one,
Well,
I
they're
feel
called
it.
golems.
I feel it in my soul that it will be some kind of living being.
Yes. He says, you must go into the world, and in the city of Fallheath, there is a man who has inns, let's say. It is a way that you will be able to, should you decide to go the poisoning route of Indaren, you'll be able to help you get into the castle a lot easier.
Oh, fantastic. I'm all for the poisoning route. Let's make this happen.
Then let us go then. Let's go. What are we waiting on?
The name of the man you're looking for is... Come on.
What?
He kind of... excuse me, I don't know what that was. You must find a man named... And as the rooster crows again, you all find yourselves back in town in your beds.
Well, it looks like today we're going to find cock-a-doodle-doo.
You're all in your rooms. Everything is as it should be. There was never any attack on the town. Everything seems to be in complete order. Apparently, everything from the Temple of the Gods was just a dream.
Mary wakes up and immediately starts, like, patting herself and pawing around the bed to see if the barrel full of stuff is nearby, and it's very sad to find out that it's not.
Yes, the barrel full of stuff is in fact gone. However, the items that were specifically given to you by the gods are still there.
Huh. I've never seen a dream create rings before.
So what is everybody doing with this newfound knowledge?
I walk immediately to the town square and try and keep an eye out for my comrades that I shared a dream with.
As you pass by the Hibachi Inn, you kind of take a peek in the window as you pass by, and you actually see that Jeremy and his family and all of that, or Jonathan and his family, are all downstairs going about their daily chores and everything. It seems like they've actually been up for quite a while. Which would explain their mysterious disappearance.
Indeed.
Mary will cautiously poke her head out her door to see if what's going on outside. And I assume sees the gathering in the town square.
Yeah, if I know that Zika has gone to the town square. Selwyn, have you returned there as well?
Yes.
No, hold on. Let me see if I can fix that. Sorry, apparently Joe cannot move his token, so that's not good. Let's fix this. It's probably under the wrong Joe. There we go. Let's try that. Can you move it now, sir? Yeah.
So I go to the well. I assume my guard post to protect the village from the deprivations of the barrel maker and the box maker from fighting.
Okay. Fair enough. So Zika and Selwyn are at the center fountain. Mary, you see them standing there, so you can approach them with caution if you would like.
She will do so. She will kind of cautiously make her way to the general area. So, how are you two doing? Anything abnormal happen overnight?
Let's cut to the
Glorious!
chase.
I met my god.
Did
You know just as well as we do that you have the things, they're in your face and your arms, and you have all the stuff, and we're back in the city, and we have our mission.
Okay, so not a dream?
I'm afraid quite real.
Ugh, okay, well, that's... I guess that would explain the ring and this rock that I found.
That it would.
Wow. So we're really going to go poison the Emperor?
We're going to attempt to. Although I feel like we're missing an old friend, maybe. Someone who might have the same name as my old friend, familiar man that I've yet to meet.
What are you talking about?
Look, I did not get a complete night's rest. We were in some sort of weird place. You were there! You know what I'm talking about.
I think it was a dream.
Oh, no doubt it was a dream, but it was like a dream where you could taste the snozberries, and they tasted exactly like the snozberries.
Alright, I'll admit I have no other explanation for why I have this ring and this rock. So, maybe I'm only a little bit crazy.
Selwyn, do you have any input?
He's just watching to make sure they don't break into a fight.
All right, fair enough. Up here to the north, one of Jeremy's children, who was out playing in the back, comes running through top speed as fast as he possibly can, just walling out.
Endarin's forces are coming! Endarin's forces are coming!
This again, great.
Yeah, I remember this part.
But this time we're prepared. We have the element of knowing exactly what is going to happen.
What do you mean this time? I'm always prepared. And she goes back to her place to get her bug out barrel.
Well,
Gets the bug out bag.
This particular time, you notice that the forces are far smaller than they were in Dreamland. There is a wagon being pulled by a single Clydesdale. There are 2 guards on either side with a supreme marshal sitting atop.
I know exactly what I need to do in this specific instance of time. I close my eyes, I put my hands together, and I say, Tyr, if you can hear me, Mr. Nubbins, I need your assistance right about now. I'm doing the thing that I saw Selwyn do, and last time you kind of appeared, so I'm hoping this works. But if not, maybe, who knows, I'll set fire to the town and just run. And then I open my eyes.
And then you open your eye. I need chat to make a roll for me.
Chat roll.
Roll that beautiful die 20 footage.
6 in chat.
My Twitch closed, so.
Oh, they got a 6.
A whopping 6? Okay. And I rolled an 8. Beautiful. All right. So then, thank you very much for your roll, chat. There is a moment of silence after your prayer. And then, almost as if the gods were listening, you hear a faint screaming. Like a burly, manly scream. And it's getting closer and closer and closer. And almost comically ridiculously, the form of Tyr falls from the sky, landing on the wagon directly in front of the High Marshal.
Okay.
Superhero landing.
No. Very, very bold. Bad.
Oh, that hurt.
Selwyn, that thing you do, it actually works. You should try it more often. Maybe do that instead of fighting.
So, Tyr, when what was that?
I said greetings.
I love it. Tyr pops up and says greetings, and you can see that he actually has visible like bruising and like a bloody nose, and like he's not looking so good.
Oh, this is not good for anybody. Tyr, I think I gave you a death sentence on accident.
What? Why?
No, I mean, I didn't need to. Just look, these... Hey, why are you all here? Pay no attention to our friend missing his hand. What are you doing in our lovely town? Selwyn, you should do more of the talking, not me. I will get us killed.
Oh, 2 goes there.
That's not better.
It's from the town watch.
Hildegard, as you roll into town with your entourage, chaos immediately ensues, and now you are being questioned as to who goes there.
Good day.
Good.
Hello?
Good day indeed.
Can I help you with?
Yes. It appears that you have many people here that maybe would like to kill people in our town, and we just, is that what you're going to do?
Is that what you're going to do?
You don't want to know what I think you're going to do.
I think I do. Why do you think?
Well, it seems like I think you're going to actually teach us to play some kind of game
maybe involving tossing a cabbage and like using a stick as some kind of impact tool to send it over maybe a diamond shape. But I can't quite tell. I think the prayer that I did earlier is causing me to hear things intermittently.
Charming. Okay. I like that idea.
And thus baseball was invented.
Didn't be cabbage ball.
All right.
Who are you? I think.
We are absolutely nobody. Right, Selwyn?
Right. Whatever you say, Zishka. He's a box maker, though.
Boxes.
I mean, we're all nobodies, but that one's a god, I think.
That is correct.
Oh, good. I'm.
But I am not feeling very godly right now. That was quite a tumble I took. Am I bleeding?
You are bleeding.
But it looks
I can probably help with that if
very
you want.
menacing.
Oh, please do. I'm not feeling well. My knob is pulsating.
I am not going to heal your nub, but I'll heal the rest of you.
Do you have ointment for my nub?
Of course not. No, not for your nub. For everything else.
You said, of course.
All right.
What an interesting pickup
Maybe a
line.
bandage. Some peroxide.
Wow.
Mary reaches into one of her many pockets and pulls out a little, like, vial of strange liquid and offers it to Tyr. Just rub this wherever you're hurting. It'll work. Trust me.
I only have the one hand and it is busy. Can you do it for me?
Okay. I wasn't planning to touch people to heal them. Okay.
Anyway, foreign lady from not here, if you'd like to burn our city down, you can just leave us be.
I didn't come here to burn anything.
Oh, you came to help us rebuild then?
Can we get a good description of this, Marshall?
Yeah, like physical description?
Yeah.
Okay. She is about 4'9". She has very sharp features, short black hair, and very, very, very blue gray eyes.
And the most notable feature.
Oh yes, the most notable feature is a tattoo on her wrist that she isn't exactly showing off, but you can see it, of a what is it? A solar eclipse.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tattoo of what? I'm sorry.
The solar eclipse.
Oh, okay.
So she's attractive.
She's also, what you immediately notice is that she's also a dwarf.
Oh,
No beard.
I like dwarves.
How long did it take you to get atop that horse?
Longer than I care to admit.
I respect your honesty.
I don't believe I have introduced myself. I feel very rude.
We haven't either. It's okay.
It's all right. I am Supreme Marshal Hildegard Geode, at your service.
Why are you here exactly?
Person without a name. I don't think it is my responsibility to tell you that.
Selwyn Earthstrider, protector of this village. Same question.
Fair enough.
As you kind of talk back and forth, the guard to your right kind of turns and goes to attention and... Hi, Marshal. Would you like us to begin searching the town for the stone?
Oh!
I suppose you should. But please mind your manners.
As you wish, my lady.
Last time.
The 4 guards proceed to just start wandering off to go search the town for the stone that Endarin is looking for.
If you're looking for a stone specifically, I think I know exactly where it is.
Oh.
Here, let me show you. Come this way, it's near the town square.
Well, that would be very, very kind. And I follow.
Your token is the one on the wagon. You should have permission to move it.
Mary is inconspicuously retreating back to her home to see if that stone is in there. Because she was last in possession of it, if I remember right.
Yes. Your quote-unquote precious.
My precious. Which I have somehow misplaced my precious.
So, thanks for following me all this way. To make a long story short, the last person who I saw have the stone, big blue glowy thing, pretty cool, pretty weird. He had a tattoo kind of similar to yours, actually, the one on your wrist there. Anyway, he took it and leapt into this debris pile over there and proceeded to swim through it like it wasn't even a solid.
Hang on, he swam through it.
Yes, I'm assuming everyone with your tattoo can do that, so I figured, leap on in.
Did he?
He's pointing at a compost bin right here.
Did he seem a bit loony?
No, I mean,
odd.
he seemed completely normal to me, but I also have a terrible frame of reference for that.
I see. Well then, that is certainly interesting. Something to investigate, I suppose. It was in a compost bin?
It was. Hey, Selwyn, why don't you go get us some water, maybe, from the puddle?
I'm just going to hang out here with my lame friend who needs some help being carried around because he's only got one hand and he's really nobody. Excuse me, my lord. I don't mean that.
It is all right. Put me on your back, peasant.
Well, I wouldn't go that far with my worship.
It's all Yoda style. I will train you.
But
Carry me on your shoulders.
He's like a normal-sized dude. Well, if you're not going to go get the water, I guess I'll go get the water. Have fun investigating Nubbins 1. Make sure that this fine dwarf person finds exactly what she was looking for, okay? Okay, bye.
I
Thank
will
you.
keep my eye on her, believe me. Me likey some dwarvy.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Hildegard, what are you doing?
I want to investigate the compost bin that he said that person swam through.
Okay, so you take a few steps forward to begin investigating. Go ahead and roll a lovely little investigation check for me.
All right. That is a 16.
Nice. It appears to be just a straight up normal compost bin. Nothing weird about it at all. And as you're kind of like delicately picking up rotting food, it begins to kind of move and shift a little bit. And a head pops up out of it. Very old man, long beard. He's got pieces of old rotted food in there, and he takes a bite out of a half-eaten apple. He's just like, well, hi there.
Hello.
I heard you was looking for me.
Yes, I was. This is a surprise. I'm sorry. Give me a moment to process this.
That sentence had way too many syllables.
Quite taken aback. You wouldn't happen to have a glowy pretty rock, would you?
Nope.
Okay, it's fine.
Just my gallstones.
Your gallstones. Wonderful. Wonderful. I think I was sent to find you. Possibly?
Well, you did.
Fantastic.
Your mission's complete.
This day has been a day.
What were you looking for me for?
Tattoos.
Yeah, do you have one of these? She just kind of points to her wrist. Does this mean anything to you?
He pulls down the sleeve on his arm, and there's no tattoo.
Oh.
Oh, shoot, wrong arm. This one. Look, it's right there.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, I thought this was going to be a complete waste of time.
It might still be.
Good. Wonderful. Yes. This is going to sound a little odd. A very peculiar old lady told me to find, quote, the loon here.
Oh, I know. You're talking about my Jezebel. Oh, she just loves me to pieces.
Huh, yes. Oh, right. Of course. What if I walked into?
I don't know.
Well, I found you. This is fantastic.
You did. Now, what do you do with me?
I'm really not.
Can I ask a question? May I ask a question?
Where's your hand?
Well, I asked the questions. What is your name, creepy little pervert man?
Well, I'm just called the Old Loon.
Oh, good.
Old Loon. Mm-hmm.
What? Like a bird, not like I'm crazy.
Oh, dear.
Right.
Uh-huh.
What do we do with him?
That's what I wants to know.
Do we run him through? No. Do we skin him?
Please don't.
You're
Use
the
his
Lord.
parts.
Just a reminder there, boss man. You're the Lord of Justice.
It looks like he's done some wrongdoings. I'm not feeling as well as I could be right now. I shall stand back here and be quiet.
Oh,
Well, I'd try making you feel better, boss, but I think my feel better spells come from you. So I think we might be screwed here.
Rub my knob or something.
No.
Oh, man. So
It's a miracle. I just saw you pick up a coffee cup with your knob.
This is my nub. It changes.
Oh, dear.
It changes from side to side.
Something's happening to me. I don't feel so well there, my lord. Well, that's better. Hello, everybody. I think something just dropped.
Mary, Boo, I'm
behind you.
Ah,
Sorry, I'm very sneaky when I need to be. Hey,
where did you come from?
I've been on a quest. I have them kinda... Oh, I don't know what they're doing. It seems there's some kind of nub going on thing. Did you find the stone?
Did I find the stone? Okay, so Mary is going back to her place and is looking around for the stone that she would have left in a barrel there. Did she find it?
Yes, the stone is still in your possession.
Good.
All right, so Mary holds out a small cask about yay big and pointed at Zika. Look, it's still in there. It's still there.
Good. I just checked the puddle where we initially found it, and it wasn't there. I was I was worried for a moment. It sounds like that Hildegard lady is very interested in the guy who can swim through debris, but also she said she was looking for a stone. I'm assuming that one is it.
I mean, that would make sense, because I don't think she means my other stone, and she pulls out a second stone that she got from the gods just now. And so she's like, I don't know which... I like both of these. I don't want to give them to her.
They gave you a rock? They're all-powerful beings and they gave you a rock?
Yeah, I don't really get it either.
As I just learned, celestial beings move in mysterious ways, sometimes directly downward following gravity at an accelerated pace. We'll need to keep that hidden, obviously.
I clearly, so if anybody asks, this is just a barrel full of, let's say mayonnaise.
What is mayonnaise?
Delicious.
Oh, Tyr can hear our every word again. Oh no.
When I say mayonnaise, I meant vinegar.
There comes a knock at your door.
Uh-oh.
Oh crap.
Do you want me to answer it? I'm very
Yes,
good.
you answer it, and you do it.
Okay. Who is it?
I am one of the soldiers of Indarin's forces. We are looking for the stone. Open the door so I may search your home.
I'm naked right now.
I'm not searching for those stones.
No, I mean, like, you're going to have to give me a minute, because I just got out of a nice cold bath.
Whatever you have to tell yourself to sleep at night, just open the door.
Well, can you give me a couple minutes?
I will return in 5 minutes' time.
Duly noted. Thank you. I will be decent by then. Well, I bought us 5 minutes, Mary. What do you want to do?
What are we gonna do with 5 minutes?
Maybe you sneak out the back and I can let them search the place?
Sure. I have some sort of outbuilding here. I can go run over there.
Good. Hide in the outhouse. A perfect spot. All right. I'm assuming we
Flush
spent
the stone.
5 minutes doing that.
Are you decent yet?
I mean, decent is a relative term, but I'll open the door for you. Come on in. Welcome.
The soldier enters in and doesn't really do like a super great look, just kind of a cursory glance around because he was told not to ransack the place. I see. While looking at this guard, just kind of following him around, you notice that the symbol of Indarin is on his breastplate, and it is a large circle, like a central circle, and then 8 smaller ones around the outside. And the 8 smaller ones are all the different phases of the moon. Just FYI, little note, tidbits of information, lore building, blah, blah, blah. So he kind of looks around for a little bit, and with his investigation of a 16, he kind of walks over and opens the back door looking outside. What's in that outbuilding there?
I mean, just a bunch of crap, really. And I mean that literally.
He eyeballs it really hard, like, should I? You know what? I don't have time for this. All right, you're free to go.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
And he heads off to another house.
And Mary returns from the outbuilding.
All right, you return.
Is it all clear?
We leave to fight another day.
Oh, good. And I still have my precious.
Sure.
All right.
Just keep it hidden, will you?
It's safely inside my barrel. No one will think to look inside there.
Ever. All right, and back to the three in the loon.
Right.
So, what you gonna do with me now that you found me?
You're part of the. You're a member of the Awakening, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm not. Okay, great. I'm supposed to find the oldest and the wisest. Is that you?
That's me.
Okay, great. All right, well, I found you. That is a good first start. Now that I found you, I can't let them find you. Oh, gosh, let me think about this for a moment. Stay here. Just for a moment. And she turns to, okay, who's near her?
Selwyn and Tyr.
Okay, she turns to them and she's like, who are you people?
After you.
Thanks a lot, boss. Sylvan Earthstrider, Paladin of Tyr. Here,
All right.
Tyr.
I am Tyr. I am a god.
Okay.
Enough said.
Paladin and literal god right in front of me. Fantastic. This has been a very strange day. Good gracious. All right. I already introduced myself. Hildegard, Supreme Marshal. Yes, we got that.
Perhaps we should ask him more questions. I can detect lies.
Fantastic. I don't intend to lie.
We will pull the truth from him.
I don't like where this is going.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
He's just an
Loon,
old
just tell
man.
us all you know. Loon, just tell us all you know.
Just quick question. Are my soldiers around? Or are they off doing their thing?
Well, they're finishing up their search of the town, but you figured you probably got another 5-10 minutes before they return to you.
Yeah, it looks like they're over in that house breaking up a bunch of boxes.
I came back with that special water that I wanted for you. Here it is. I hand everyone a glass filled with mud.
Thank you.
50% water.
How sweet. Oh, how very sweet. And then she kind of like turns away and pretends to drink it and she's just pouring it.
It's the best this town has to offer, and I mean that.
It's fantastic. Oh no, really?
I cannot tell a lie.
That is sad. Okay. Well. Goodness.
I can verify he is telling the truth.
Oh no. All right. Well. Fantastic. Love this.
So, did the crazy guy give you what he needed to, or what you needed from him?
I don't know what I'm supposed to get from him. I was told to look for him.
What do you? I thought he was supposed to have some kind of rock.
The rock is what Andarin wants. I don't know why he wants it. I've got other things that I'm trying to do.
Well,
I don't. And she kind of like looks around and she's like, I don't care what Andarin wants anymore.
I look at Mary and wink.
With
Mary
both
is-
eyes.
Incredibly creeped out by that.
The thing about it, though, Mary, is my eyes blink left to right, not up down.
That's what I was gonna say. He's like,
Yeah.
Alright, then I double my previous statement. She is extra creeped out.
So what is it that you're trying to do then? Maybe we can help. If you don't care about what Indarin wants, I mean, we're a ragtag group of individuals that don't really know what they're doing right now.
Fantastic. Great. Perhaps you can help me. Whatever Indarin wants, don't give it to him.
Done. I mean, we've been doing that for days.
Great. Perfect. That's all I needed to know. Just don't blow my cover. Don't blow my cover.
You're undercover. Gotcha.
Just
That's a weird name for your armor.
yes. Yes, that's what my armor is called. Fantastic. I'm glad that we're all on the right page.
So what is that tattoo you have? What does that mean?
You don't know what this is?
I mean, the only other person we know that had it is that guy.
ah!
You've never seen this before.
No. Wait,
They're local yokels.
Let me consult the supreme handbook of knowledge that we all can attest knows everything and anything we would ever need. Tyr, have you seen this before?
I think so.
Excellent.
Mary deflates a little bit. She thought she was the all-knowing, all-supreme source of knowledge.
Sorry, Mary.
I recommend we ask the old loon what it means, where he got it,
Perhaps
and what he's doing hiding in this pile of old food.
Yes.
Well, not necessarily in that order. When I was a kid, I live here, and I like it.
Wonderful.
Ah,
But the
Could you do me a
tattoo...
favor, sir? Could you explain to them? I have a headache. They've given me a
tell us what the tattoo means. What is it?
Well, the tattoo is the mark of the Awakeners, if you must know.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, we're a
And where
group.
did you get it?
Anybody who joins the order gets this as a mark of being able to identify each other and conduct our business quietly and discreetly. Now, you see, we've been waiting for the solar eclipse because that's when Indarin's powers are at their weakest. Now is the time to attack. Now's the time to strike and kill him dead.
Oh, I like this guy.
Yeah.
So look.
Hildegard, you
I got y'all a little information. If you head north, that's where Indarin first appeared in this world. And I think that if you were to investigate there, you might find the easiest way to kill him.
Well then, let's go. Hildegard, you know all this information, right?
Yes.
Then lead the way.
Lead the way. I have a job to do here.
Not
I
if
am
we
trying
kidnap you.
Not. I like the way you think.
Then let's go. Tyr, grab her with your one strong arm. You over there, let's go!
No! I'm
Kidnapping is not a just act. I cannot.
Selwyn! Change your beliefs real quick and kidnap that lady.
Everything you've known your whole life changed.
Perhaps you will just come with us peacefully.
It's actually a rescue, my lord.
Ah!
We're pulling a
Grab
faster.
her! We will rescue her! I grab her and throw her over my shoulder. With great ease.
No!
I am
You're
very
kidding.
strong.
It's awful.
It's a rescue, milady.
It's a rescue. Oh, I love it.
Oh no, I'm being rescued.
And we head north, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Heading north.
What about
Now-
her entourage?
What about the what, Mary?
Her entourage. He was sounding like soldiers.
I cast minor illusion in the form of a very large dragon from behind her horse. And then we all jump on the horse and the carriage and cheese it.
That doesn't sound minor.
It's a little dragon. It's just little baby.
No, I mean, there's no sound, there's no smell, it's just a thing. And you got a natural one, sir! Alright, so it is a tiny dragon and everyone's afraid of the dragon.
I'm gonna try.
With a natural one, living up to the show's name, 1 crit blunders. All of the guards take off running in different directions from this dragon image.
Oh no, save yourselves!
It's like a lizard. It's like a little tiny lizard.
Yeah. And they are not paying attention. They're critically terrified. And you all are able to cheese it, as it were.
I'm so
Flawless.
glad that I remembered that phrase.
So, riding the wagon, it actually takes you half the time it would if you were walking. And you get there at dusk. What you come to is, kind of a hilly region, tall grass just kind of flowing in the wind like waves. It's just really calm and serene up here. And you see a cave entrance that is very clearly there's stairs carved down heading into the earth.
Well, this looks about right.
Is this the
Indeed.
place?
Yep, this is the place. She says, it's about right.
We're going to a
seems
hole in the ground.
Huh? I mean, dwarf.
I guess that's.
You should be happy with it. It's a tunnel, similar to a barrel.
That is not at all similar to a barrel.
I like your train of thought, Owen.
It does look dangerous, so stay frosty.
Nice.
Very dangerous, my lord. You go first.
I will go. I will. All right. I'll go first.
All right, I will go first, he says. So I already have everybody's tokens loaded. We're just going to move you all back.
I'll go back there then, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, you can stay up there because you're going first.
It totally looks fine. No problem. Very dark, but I am not afraid of the dark.
More afraid of what's in it. So there's like glowing mushrooms and glowing crystals that are giving off just enough light to make it kind of very dim, but not super absurdly dark. You see that these like pathways leading down to this central metal dais are actually like very rugged terrain, and you will have to roll athletics checks in order to climb down.
Oh my.
This looks like it's going to be a long, arduous task.
So Mary goes out to the entrance of this cave area and grabs a large stick off the ground and tinkers with it for a second, and it lights up as like a flashlight, basically.
Cool.
Torch.
I'm going to pull a torch out of my go bag and light the torch,
That's not nearly as cool.
but much more useful. I
How,
can light this off and on all day.
How tall, how far up would you say we are?
You are about 200 feet up, I would say.
We could jump down and make it just fine.
Well, maybe you could jump down and make it just fine, mister. I'm from the heavens. I have one would say maybe a interesting idea. You see, I don't know how to explain this very well, but
Spit it out.
Look, if we all jump at the same time, we'll land safely. But you have to trust me. Zika stands on the precipice of this chasm, turns around, extends his hand to all of you. Do you trust me?
With all respect,
No.
I already started scrambling down by level 13.
What was that, Hildegard? I'm sorry. Everyone else's hate was
So
muffled
definitely
in
down
here.
by now.
with all respect, I just met you, and I'm pretty sure I got this. I'll just climb.
And with no respect, I've known you for years, and I don't trust you.
All right, well, look.
No. Listen, dear. I'm sure I could trust you. We're just not there yet.
Look, I promise you, on my life, you will be absolutely safe.
That's very sweet.
You know what? I will hold your hand and jump with you.
I hold Nubbin's other hand, I cast Featherfall, and we yeet ourselves off the ledge.
Hey, you guys, it worked!
As you both drift lazily to the ground below.
So, Nubbins, what do you want to do for the next 2 hours?
Do you have any ointment?
I don't know where this is going, but I'm willing to hear you out.
I think we should. Check out our surroundings.
Let's do that while
There
they
are many
climb
things to
slowly.
see.
That's what they get for not
There are
trusting me.
crystals. There is this great iron thing in the floor. Dare we stand on it?
Yes, you can stand on it. It is actually
I will.
like flush with the floor. While standing on it, you notice that it's actually like a door that the teeth are, interlocked.
It is a door with interlocking teeth.
Astute observation.
How do we open it? That is the question. The other question is, do we want to open it?
Well, I'll be
I
happy to come
ask myself.
I'll come inspect it as soon as I can climb down.
Yeah, go ahead and roll
would you
athletics
walk
checks.
So if you walk over to Zit and go, what's up?
Mm-hmm. Guess who
I
rolled
think
a
I
natty
failed.
one?
That was easy.
All right, so we're gonna come back to that.
Break time?
Hildegard, are you gonna climb down there with some athletics
I'm-
checking?
20?
Mm-hmm.
20?
Not a nat 20. 30-20.
Right. Okay, so you
So she
begin.
tripped Mary on her way down of a perfect climb.
You begin climbing down, and Mary begins climbing right behind you. And just some of the rocks and debris and things like that just let go on you, Mary. The rocks have betrayed you,
Oh no.
and you begin falling. Now-
Can I to grab her?
I was just gonna say, there is time for everybody to attempt a reaction to Mary falling.
What do you want me to roll for?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to grab her like as she's falling. Like as she's like falling right past me.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Okay.
Or no, I like acrobatics better. You're trying to use your dexterity to reach out and grab her real quick. So
That's a 16.
all right. So as Mary is falling, an armored hand shoots out and grabs hold of your shirt, saving you from imminent death.
Oh, thank you.
You gotta be careful, dear.
I'm normally pretty careful about this.
All right, the two of you need to roll one more athletics check.
The rocks have betrayed me. All right.
All right, that's good.
15.
All right. Much harder the ladies get to the bottom. Like, very disgruntled that everybody else just kind of drifted down.
Welcome to the ground. Now, if you were wondering, I was one step ahead of any type of hitman, one leap ahead of any type of sword. So next time when I say, do you trust me, maybe trust me.
You know what? That has earned some trust. You've gone up a level in the trust meter.
What was that? I gained a level? Okay.
Yes, you've gained a level of trust with me.
I love talking about things as if they're a game.
Yes, I am keeping tabs on that.
Noted.
So yes, all of you see the four glowing crystals, the dais on the floor made out of some sort of, it's not quite steel, but it's some sort of strange metal.
I will investigate the strange metal on the floor.
All right. Mary with her encyclopedic knowledge.
It probably above average.
So you don't know exactly what this is, but now that you're down here and kind of looking around and taking in everything, you do remember reading in the past that around the same time of Endarin's supposed arrival from the Feywild, a meteor had hit somewhere near Restbury.
After a thorough investigation, I decided definitively that this is a meteorite, and yep. No doubt in my mind that is what's going on.
Wait a minute. The meteorite is underneath?
Nope, no follow-up questions. Just take what I say at face value and don't...
All right.
Question nothing.
I can tell that you believe what you are saying is the truth.
Yes, I do.
Everybody can roll either perception or investigation.
Oh, dang. That was a nat 20.
Noise.
Mary is also investigating the crystal, so this is for a crystal investigation.
Okay. Oh my.
Dang.
She knows where those crystals are.
And I have determined that there is some kind of metal in front of us.
I have feet. So let's see, we got, looks like we're missing Tears roll. Do you remember how to roll? Good sir?
No, you know I only have one hand. I do not roll for myself. Also, I do not know how. But don't tell everyone else. Just do it for me and pretend that I did it.
That's fair.
And then later, remind me, and I will do it on my own next time.
Your secret is safe with Selwyn.
Yeah, I'm sure he won't tell anybody.
Yeah, no one else, but someone's got you covered.
Let's see. So yeah, pretty much everybody but Sika. You all notice that the star pattern part of the trap door, as it were, looks like with concerted effort could actually be spun. And then Mary, as you're investigating the crystals, you see that these are remnants of the meteorite. It's as if they have kind of started to grow over time.
My meteorite theory has been proven correct by the existence of these crystals, which are growing
You know,
the meteorite impact.
from looking down upon this, it sure looks a lot like Endurin's logo on the guards' chests.
Does it?
It does.
What an odd thing for a naturally occurring meteorite strike to do.
I mean, there's the 8 around the sun.
I think it's just crystals.
Hey, come on, the paladin's actually thinking.
My investigation check did not reveal any Andaran related.
Might be onto something.
Plot thickens.
Spin it.
Spin it. All right, roll. Anybody who is attempting to help spin this thingamajigger, roll a strength check. And Tyr, I will do yours real
I
quick.
don't know how to do it.
I got
It's
you.
simple, Tyr. It's simple. Watch me.
I
do
believe
this.
you, but
Ah, crap.
That's a 5. Womp womp.
My strength save is actually a strength check, so ignore the save part.
Oh my. So it looks like Mary and Selwyn are kind of doing
All the
most
work.
of the work here.
I'm tired.
While
I
they
have
are
one
going,
hand, so give me a break.
while they are doing all of the work, I will certainly be taking all of the credit.
Oh, absolutely.
Mary's actually surprisingly strong for someone who's a bookish nerd. She's got 16 strength. So she is
Worked out.
showing that off right now.
As you rotate this sun-shaped dial around, the door in the middle, the interlaced tooth door, slowly begins to open up. And looking in the center of it is almost like a swirling red and purple pink version of like outer space. And before you can even think about anything, I don't know how to, there we go. Emerging
yes.
from the portal
Ew.
is a undulating blob of just mouths. It's just
On me.
All right, bad idea. Close it back up.
Wonderful. We've unleashed hell. That's how this day's going.
Mary's trying to spin the opposite direction.
Mary, how could you do this to us?
I'm trying to fix it. Help me fix it.
help me fix it. Is anybody helping Mary fix it?
I'll
Zika's
try.
going to dive back in, seeing Mary use all her might. With a 17.
That is a
What do we do? How
19.
do I do this?
Oh,
Nat
look
20.
at that.
Whoa.
oh dang.
Mary, you're so strong.
I chopped the tentacles in half.
Unrecognized. What am I doing wrong?
All right, so
Tell me.
TR, I will tell you what to type.
Tell me.
It is slash
Yes.
roll
Yes.
I forget the rest.
Space.
Space.
1.
1.
D.
D.
20, but the number is not the
That's what I
words.
forgot. The space and the 1.
Just open the advanced roll. It's so much easier.
That's what I do. I just use the advanced ruler. And
I
you will
don't know
get
what that means.
See the little dice
a plus 5 to that.
Oh, right there. Oh. Oh, that's so much easier. Oh, now we're cooking with gas.
It's the little things. All right. So between all of you, you are able to spin this thing back around. Nope. The door slams shut, cutting the gibbering mouther in half.
All right, that was a bad idea. Let's
I hate
not open the void of terror again.
Is
So
it
Scary, but
So we just killed a gibbering mouther then?
Yes.
Sure hope it wasn't how to kill Enderin.
I bet that was chock full of some
Yes.
experience.
It was. It was chock full of experience.
Well, it looks like this portal brings forward things from our worst nightmares. Maybe these crystals are probably more enticing, maybe.
Are there still bits of tentacles and mouths that are like chopped off and laying on the center?
So when it got cut in half, the part that remained just kind of turned into like this goopy mud with teeth
Mud, you
sticking
say?
all out of it.
Mary pokes at it curiously. She wants to see what's up with the gooey mess with teeth.
Roll. Anybody who wants to assist may, but Mary for sure. Roll a investigation or Arcana.
I'm gonna get as far away from her as I can.
Wow. I am rolling fantastically tonight.
You
Oh
are.
wow, yeah, look at
After
that.
almost falling to my death, all my rolls have been fine.
How many players do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Sorry, I had to do some math. I'm trying to keep track of your XPs. All right.
While she's doing
So,
that,
Mary.
I have put part of the mud with a mouth into the cup. And I'm going to offer it to Hildegard. Here is some water. The best water this cavern has to offer.
You are so sweet. So sweet. She turns around, she does that, like, pretends to take a drink and just pours it. Oh, that was great. You're a gem, a real gem. Thank you.
Oh, just tell him it's gross.
It's disgusting. Sorry.
Oh no, that was representative of all of my feelings and self-worth. Oh no.
Oh no, I'm very sorry, but oh boy. Yeah.
But oh boy. So, Mary, are you going to relay your findings to the rest of the group, or is this something that you're going to keep to yourself?
Nope, she is very much wanting to show off how smart she is, so she will say everything she learns out loud as soon as she knows it.
Okay. So, with that amazing roll, you pretty much have discerned everything. So what this is, you know that it is a gibbering mouther, which is a aberration. And all aberrations come from a place called the Far Realm. It is basically a realm of complete and utter madness and chaos. Things that typically live in this realm are aboleths, gibbering mouthers, beholders, just, any kind of aberration, really. So for this to be the entry point of Endarin, as well as a meteor strike which opened a gate to the Far Realm, seems incredibly unlikely. And since the evidence is right in front of you that this is a gate to the Far Realm, that leads through putting pieces together that Indarin is in fact not actually an Eladrin elf from the Feywild.
All right, so Mary will stand up and clasp her hands behind her back and pace back and forth while musing. Well, clearly we've opened a portal to the far realm, and that was clearly a gibbering mouther. And that means I strongly suspect that Indarin is not from the Feywild as originally claimed.
She's got like a little pipe, like
Yeah, she's like stroking her chin and looking as she looks around at the others like, please validate my intelligence.
Well done.
Thank you.
It sounds legit.
You're doing great, sweetie.
It's good enough to Tyr. It's good enough for me. Good job, Mary.
So, Tyr, while Mary is having this amazing revelation, I need you to make a D20 roll for me now that you have learned how to do it.
I press one button, my friend. Boom!
Ooh, not good.
Perfect. So Mary is, reciting everything I said and putting all the pieces together that the plot has definitely thickened, and this is some serious shiz. And while you're standing over there next to the red crystals, your stomach makes a noise you've never heard before. And you suddenly don't feel very well. Not sick, but starving. Like you have never eaten in your entire life, because you haven't.
I don't know what this feeling is that is coming over me, but I want to put everything in my mouth.
You need to
What is this strangeness coming over me? Someone help me! I never need help, but I need help now.
Zika,
Yes, Selwyn, how can I help?
you ruined my god.
Oh, wait, no, I know exactly how to fix this. It's quite simple.
You ruined my god.
No, Selwyn, I promise.
Made him human.
I promise, Selwyn. I know how to fix this. I bend down and put part of the gibbering mouther in a cup, and I offer it to Tyr. Here, drink this. This will nourish you. It is the best this cavern has to offer.
All right, I will put it to my lips. Pour it in my mouth.
I like that you narrate
Swallow
to
it.
Oh,
Swallow it down my gullet.
My bad. I have some snacks. Don't. Dear.
yeah, we have rations and there's mushrooms around here. There's options.
Tyr,
Options.
I'm going to tell you, it's not too bad.
Tyr,
Goodness gracious.
it tastes like nothing, but I need you to roll that D20 again.
Oh.
And you
I
got
don't know what things taste like.
Oh my goodness, you managed to beat it. So it's not terrible, but it's definitely not great. But I mean, you feel a little bit more full now.
Go to my go bag.
It's sort of greasy and earthy tasting, but not bad.
Ah, like a fried mushroom then.
Give him some rations. Try these.
I need to chew something.
Having realized what I've just done, do I know if a gibbering mouther is poisonous of some kind?
Mary?
So you do not, but
Try to
Mary
poison my
knows
god?
that the gibbering mouthers are able to spit, which will cause blindness.
Oh,
Alright, so Mary takes out a piece of parchment and says, or writes down, Tyr resistant to blindness.
Oh boy.
You might stick to the ration.
him a while.
Yes, the rations taste much better.
And a wineskin.
I'll go over here, I guess.
Yeah, I moved you over to be with everybody else. Because Selwyn is just handing you food and alcohol now. Now, those you're familiar with.
Hildegard, how
Delicious.
does this make you feel? Knowing now that what Mary said, everything you've put yourself forward in serving Indarin is a complete and total lie.
Well, to be entirely honest, I'm having a little bit of an identity crisis right now. My headache is worse. It's not great. But to be honest, I was already kind of not his biggest fan. So he was already pretty sus.
Ah, yes, sus. I am familiar with such a word.
I'm not. What does that mean?
I don't know what that means either.
He was suspicious.
Oh, it's slang. I've heard of slang. Okay.
Yeah.
Slang blade.
It's what all of us young
blade.
boys are saying nowadays.
Gotcha.
But yeah, no, it's not a great feeling because I kind of dedicated my entire life to this cause, and I need a minute.
As she's
Casually
taking
go
a
over
moment,
my arm around her and say, "Have you ever read from this book? If you're looking for something for dedication, this is a great book on my Lord Tyr."
He's like pointing at Mary's scroll.
Thank you.
It's a good read. It's a page turner. You'll love it.
I do like,
Well, it's a page turner if you have felt, my lord.
I do love a good book. I think I need therapy.
You could become a paladin right now. It's just this oath. It's on page 14.
I am a paladin.
So, what is everybody's plan now? What is our plan of attack here?
I'm going to start chiseling away these crystals.
They break off fairly easily, and they taste delicious.
I do taste each one for their magical texture.
They're all rock candy.
Ah. Astral sugar. Delicious.
Also maddening.
Well, I'm
Are
already
you all heading back to the town where all the guards are frantically running around from the dragon? Or are you just going to proceed to Fallheath at this point?
Hildegard, what do you think we should do?
Let's see. Let's press on.
We only have a week.
There's nothing back at that town.
I agree. That town was a pile of crap. Let's go somewhere else.
Thanks, Mary. Always the voice of reason.
Do you still have that rock that Eldarin wanted?
What rock?
What rock?
We have these crystals. Would you like them?
They're delicious.
Oh no, thank you. I'm very full. Thank you. Had so much sludge today.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Tia said it was delicious. I'm surprised you didn't feel the same.
Great.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm feeling differently now. It's not sitting well.
Oh.
These
So
crystals might settle
before-
your stomach.
Before you guys can proceed on, how are you going to get out of this cave?
I cast
Climbing up.
Featherfall, but in reverse.
Aha!
Better jump.
I guess we're stuck here forever.
This is our new home.
We could always go out the big hole.
Let's do that.
Now is that thing in there dead?
No, it's really not. There's probably a lot more of them now. It's probably just angry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I climb out.
Then I won't play with it anymore.
All right, the Selwyn climbs out.
With feather jump. Look at that roll. I suppose I could throw a rope down for the rest of them.
Please do. I'm not a
That would be
strong
nice.
thing.
That would be kind.
All right.
I will do that.
And with the rope, you all escape easily. And you are now standing out in that field. You have the wagon with the horse and all of that, so you can take that to head on to Fallheath. Should that be the goal?
I say we go find the Rooster Man in Fallheath.
The roof.
Fallheath.
Yeah.
Let us cock-a-doodle do that.
Oh my gosh. So the party heading on with their wagon and their horse and their newfound vigor head towards Fallheath. And that's where we will call it for this evening. Thank you all very much for listening. Thank you all for watching. And sorry there weren't as many rolls. That will likely change next time because we will be entering the city and home of Endarin, Fallheath. Thank you all very much, and we'll see you next time.
In a world void of normal magic, an evil wizard named Endarin laid claim to the kingdom of Saldoros, forcing the people to serve his whim. But a group of bungling idiots. What? Oh, I mean heroes, struggle to oppose him. Have you ever wondered if everything you knew relied on a die roll? And what if that die roll was just awful? This is One Crit Blunders.